Hey Sykkuno, how's it going? Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you a few training mode settings to help you train more effectively. And then I'm also going to go through one of the most basic drills using those training mode settings that you can use to work on your offense. So the first thing I want you to know about, in case you don't know, I think you have the frame meter on, so that's good. The frame meter that you see there at the bottom of the screen that lights up when you do moves, you can turn on by going to your screen display settings and turning on frame meter. I also like the input history as well, turning this on for both players so that you can see your inputs and get feedback from that. And the main thing to know about the frame meter, which I think you know based on what I've seen, is when you do a move, you player one are the top row, and you see there after blocking this crouching jab, it says -2 in red. -2 frames means, you are recovering slower than the opponent. They can move 2 frames sooner than you. And then the opposite, when it's teal or blue like that, when they block this crouching heavy punch, for example, it's blue, it says 1 frame. That means I am +1. I can move sooner than the opponent. That's the basic idea you have to understand. So this heavy kick, for example, is -3 on block. I cannot move first. But if I do something like drive rush to stand heavy punch, it says 1 frame in the teal. I'm plus, I can move first. That's going to help you build up your understanding of how to take turns and to keep offense. So the other setting I want you to know about is using like the select button here to reset training mode. If you hold left while doing it, you go to the left side. If you do it while holding down, you go to the middle of the screen. And if you do it while holding right, you go to the right side of the screen. The other thing to do is when you're doing left or right, if you hold down right, for example, you will go to the corner. If you just hold right, you'll be on the outside of the corner. But if you hold down right, you'll be on the corner. Same thing with left. If you just hold left, you'll be in the corner. But if you hold down left, you'll be on the other side. And in the mid screen, if you hold down, go to middle screen. If you hold jump, you swap sides. So this way you can quickly swap sides. For example, I know you are a fan of player 1 side. But you can be a fan of player 2 side by every time you want to start over, just hold down right, and you'll be on the right side, and you can practice until that side is just as easy for you as your left side. So now we're going to do a little drill using some settings. You know how to do this one combo I like. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show your combo, and to practice this combo, I'm going to go to dummy settings and set block to block after first hit. This is good for practicing your combos because if you mess up your combo, they will start to block. So I'm going to reset, so I'm on the right side of the screen here in the corner. And you like to do jab, jab, jab into the spiral arrow, which is a great combo. And if you mess it up, they will start blocking. So if you do something like this, it will block. It gives you instant feedback if you did the combo right. And I know you also, I think, like to do the stand light kick after. This is a great combo with Cammy, and we will use this combo. So blocking after first attack is always a great setting to use. It helps you get feedback on your combos. I think you even know about the drive rush conversions, right? So you can use block after first attack to test your combos. So what we're going to do to loop this all together and to make your offense better is to go to our reversal settings page. This page is super important, and let me clear this out so you can see how it would look. This lets you set the dummy to do actions after a certain state. So you can set the other opponent, the dummy, to do a action on wake up when they get off the ground after you knock them down, after blocking a move, or after taking damage. So those are the 3 states you can set them to do an action after. The main one we're going to focus on right now is on wake up. So the main thing that people do on wake up is they mash their fastest button. See here, this is Cammy's crouching light punch and stand light punch. They both say on the frame meter, you can see startup 4 frames. 4 frames is the fastest moves in this game. So depending on the character you're practicing against, you want to set the wake up option to their fastest move. So if you're doing Cammy versus Cammy, you can just do crouching light punch. That's generally what they're going to do, mash to challenge your pressure, right? So I want the dummy on wake up to try to challenge me, and I'm going to set it to crouching light punch here. And once I set it, now it's one of the options. You can set multiple options at once, and it'll randomly cycle between them. For now, we're just going to have one, and I'm going to turn it on by pressing triangle right there. So now, Cammy will do Crouching Light Punch on Wake Up. And you can see here, when she gets knocked down, she wakes up with Crouching Light Punch. The idea being here, you want to keep your offense after landing this combo. Cammy is amazing at this because after this drill, even if you just do jab, jab, jab into the medium kick drill, if you dash up, you are in range to attack her. So one option, I guess I should also clarify, there's 2 ways people can recover. They can recover in place or recover backward. This is in the dummy settings. You can also put it on random. I suggest putting this on random, but the recover backwards and recover in place have the same wake up timing. The only difference is recover backwards. They will move, here you can see with this move. They move backwards. Recover in place. They recover in place. To do those yourself, by the way, you hold 2 attack buttons or mash them. I like to mash 2 kicks on Wake Up. When you get knocked down, you'll roll backwards. That's your default Wake Up option. You should be doing that on defense every time because it builds space. So that's Wake Up in place. So people will mix these up, but generally they will recover backwards. But to practice both, we can just put random. Now they will do either one, and that'll help you get used to mixing up your timing. Because after this knockdown, what I want you to do is dash forward and then try to meaty them with jab. And then when they get hit on Wake Up, because you're going to hit them first before their jab comes out, you're going to continue the combo. So here's me doing the drill. So I kind of messed up there at the end. You can also, of course, mix in your other combo extensions. Stand Light Kick is great for extending this. So I'm doing a dash, and then I'm walking forward a tiny bit, and then pressing Light Punch. So you should be able to repeat this drill, then press the reset button to go back to the corner like this. And you should be able to loop this without making any mistakes. So they should never be able to wake up with a button on you. Like, you should always beat them. This will help you drill the timing, and then focus on getting your combo conversions and meaties. And of course, once you get good at that side, swap to the other and do it on the other side. You will beat so many players who just do not block on Wake Up by doing this. That's really important to have ironed out. Now, the reason why this gets even more complex is we can extend this flowchart by adding in more options. So some players will actually eventually block on Wake Up. So how do we simulate that? Because we don't want to do this. See, if they block the sequence, we do not want to cancel into the spiral arrow, because that is, see, they're -14 on block. You'll get punished, right? So we have to work on recognizing when this actually hits and do a hit confirm. So how can we practice that? Well, the dummy is going to block after first hit, but we don't want them to mash on Wake Up every single time. Sometimes we want them to actually block, right? So how do we simulate that? Well, you can select in this menu, go to Common Actions, and hit Do Nothing. So with Do Nothing on, they'll default to the other dummy settings, which in this case is block after first hit. And the way this works is it randomly cycles between them, so you can increase the odds of whatever you want to do by doing this, by selecting multiple of the same option. So 3 out of 4 times, the dummy will block on Wake Up, but 1 out of 4 times, they will mash. That way, you can simulate hit confirming. So now if I do the drill again, see how they blocked? I didn't go into the drill. See there? I messed up. They actually woke up with the button. See, they woke up. That time I didn't cancel to the drill because they blocked. This is how you can build your hit confirms. You're confirming whether or not they actually got hit on Wake Up, and then doing the offensive sequence only when they get hit. Now, we can make this even more complex, because people like to also mash when they block. So we're going to keep building these options so that you can just quickly loop this and practice the flow of your offense. So let's turn on Crouching Light Punch for the on-block reversal as well, but they don't always mash. Let's put Do Nothing here and Do Nothing here also, right? So sometimes they will mash on block, sometimes they won't. If they're mashing when you're blocking, this jab can interrupt them. See how after blocking a few moves, they got counter hit? So you have more potential to hit confirm even if they block your first hit. So let's start the drill over. They blocked it all out, so we can reset. Oh, they got hit in the middle of it, but I still had time. So I'm going to still do my string of jab, light kick, but I'm only going to cancel into the drill in case I see a hit occur. They got hit, so I continue. Okay, they blocked it all the way out. Start over. See, I canceled the drill there. I shouldn't have done that. They were blocking. There, start over. Start over. So you're just going to rinse and repeat this. So this is the basic idea for continuing your offense. It helps you hit confirm and keep your offense airtight. Now, the next thing I would say you should mix in, this is the final level to this. Well, actually, there's infinite levels, but this is where it really comes all together. I'm going to put one of these do-nothings to drive impact on Wake Up for both block and for Wake Up, right? So now, 2 out of 4 times they'll block, and 1 time they'll drive impact, and 1 time they'll light punch, right? So now, when I do this, I mix in reacting to drive impact. Because this string, jab, jab, to light kick, you can cancel at any point to drive impact to counter them. So now, I know a lot of people at your rank like to mash drive impact on Wake Up. Now this sequence should shut down mashing and drive impact. Yeah, I'm messing up, but that's why you practice it, right? You get the timing here. Right, so you just keep resetting. There you go. So this is an amazing drill to work on. You can even do a 3 stand light punches to light kick. I messed up there, but that's the idea. So this is a great drill. Keep focusing on this. Get your timing down. I don't even have the timing perfect. It comes with a lot of practice, right? And you will smoke mashers by doing this. And we will do more practicing and more drills, but this is a basic one for you to practice on your own time and get used to these settings in training mode to help flow your offense. And we will expand this to other things you like to do. Like I know you like this knockdown, which is amazing. We will practice looping this as well. And once we have this offense looped, we will mix in throws to really open up your opponents. So that's the first video for you, Sykkuno, and good luck.